All right, welcome back to another episode of the Black Bullion Show. Doug Casey says we will have a similar experience to the Great Depression because of the Fed's loose monetary policies. Now, is that true? Well, find out shortly. Before we begin, I just have to say if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Also, please like the video. It helps to get this economic evangelism out there to the masses. And I just have to say, if you want to get a quick video synopsis without having to watch the full video, check it out in the description below. Here's a quote from Doug Casey in this interview. So what these idiots are doing is shutting down the entire economy. And this has acted as a pin to break the huge bubble at the beginning of the Greater Depression back in 2008. And it's going to end very badly. Now, that's a quote from Doug Casey from a recent interview that I'll link in the description as well. His claim that loose monetary policies set off the Great Depression. Now, is that true? I say it is. Why? Well, primarily, well, I shouldn't say primarily. Well, it's because of this. Now, this comes from freedomworks.org. I'm just going to read this quick highlighted quote. The real problem is that the Federal Reserve inflated the money supply in the 1920s. Inflationary booms induced widespread malinvestment. Bad investment decisions made under the influence of easy money and credit. Malinvestments inevitably lead to wasted capital and economic losses. An economic recession is actually necessary to correct all of the previous malinvestment, which honestly I think is such a beautiful concept. It's almost like this natural circle of life. So what, was overall economic behavior like in the 1920s based off of this malinvestment that we assume is happening, as this article is pointing towards? Well, here's an example. We had excessive speculation prior to the Glass-Steagall Act being put into place. Here's another quote. Commercial banks were accused of being too speculative in the pre-Depression era because they were diverting funds to speculative operations. Thus, banks became greedy, taking on huge risks in the hopes of even bigger rewards. Banking itself became sloppy, and objectives became blurred. Unsound loans were issued to companies in which the bank had invested, and clients would be encouraged to invest in those same stocks. Now, what will happen in the future if we were to have a similar pullback that we had in the Great Depression? Will this be a Greater Depression? Well, I'll let you guys answer that in the comments section below. And also, let's throw in there as well, what do you think will happen to gold in a depression? I have my thoughts, but I want you guys to let me know what you guys think as well. So let me know in the comments section below, and let's hash it out. All right. Thanks again for watching. Please give the video a like. Please subscribe if you are new. Once again, it's Black Bullion.